Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
Well, you're going to hear about two more companies with interesting stories from the two Brians, Brian Hamilton, Brian Bolin, who joins us on the remote. We've got some companies that they want you to know about to kick off this month of June. We're going to start with Brian Bolin. His company is Okta Inc. Brian, is that right?
That's right, and Okta is a software company, and what they specialize here is in authentication. So making sure that when a company has a type of product or service, that the right type of people are able to see it, and that their customers are, using it properly and getting the proper rights to it. So it's Okta, and OKTA is the ticker. It's a Zacks rank number 3 right now, and it's a hold. It has, that almost a great divergence that I like to see normally for aggressive growth stocks when I do those aggressive growth rank buys, with a B for growth and an F for value. So I like to see that. That tells me right away that I'm on the right path for a growth name. If I flip over here to the detailed estimates page, you can see that the numbers are negative, but they're moving in the right direction. It was a loss of 72 cents is expected for the year, but that has moved up to just a loss of 64 cents. So a nice arrow there. Next year, just a kick higher, just of 2 cents, from a loss of 38 to a loss of 36 cents. But what I'm keying in on is the last two positive earnings surprises, 10% and a 1%. The company is reporting tomorrow after the close. That doesn't give you that much time to do any more due diligence, but all you really have to do is take a look at this stock price here and this chart. We can see it has been up and away, and boy, oh boy, if that stock doesn't look like it wants 60 bucks, I don't know what it does. I mean, I know I've blurred it out there, but 60's at the top end of this range here. Stock's looking good. It just got a downgrade on valuation from a company that really, Needham, that is one of the powerhouses in terms of research for tech stocks, especially names like this. They upgraded the stock just literally a couple weeks ago after its analyst day. So, I like the stock to beat and zoom over $60 after the report.
All right, thanks for that, Brian Hamilton. You've got General Motors.
Yeah, General Motors recently received some fantastic news. Now, SoftBank, a bank out of Japan, has this $100 billion vision fund where they're investing in new and innovative technologies. And they, out of all the automakers, they picked General Motors' autonomous vehicle division, Cruise, to put $2.25 billion of an investment into the company. Now, General Motors purchased Cruise for $1 billion about 2 years ago, and they were kind of reprimanded for, saying they paid a little too much for it. Now, with SoftBank coming in, they have a just under 20% stake in the Cruise segment now, valuing the autonomous vehicle division at $11.5 billion, which is a really nice investment. Yeah. Another reason SoftBank invested into Cruise is because of GM's ride-sharing program. Now, they're going to use these autonomous vehicles for ride-sharing all throughout the country. They're expected to unveil this in 2019. Now, another big aspect of this is the revenues that GM's expecting from this. When GM sells a car, on average, they make about $30,000 per sale, and they're done. They don't make any residuals off it. But with the ride sharing, they're expecting each vehicle, over the lifetime of the vehicle, to bring in over $100,000 in revenues, 3 times of what they were looking at before. Another added bonus to this is SoftBank. They are the #1 shareholder of Uber. And so now these 3 companies are expected to leverage each other going forward. Now, another big bonus as well is because of the investment by SoftBank, GM's going to have some extra free cash flow because they've been really investing in this autonomous vehicle division. So a lot of analysts are looking at this as saying in 2019, GM's going to have enough money to do another share repurchase program. Now, also yesterday, today being June 5th, it was announced that GM is also actually ahead of their 2023 goal of having 23 electric vehicles out in China. So they're going to have, they're actually a couple of years ahead, and a couple of their 10 of their new brands are going to be out there a lot sooner than they're expected. So we have some really nice growth stories going for General Motors. And so, like, after the auto bailout, they have done a fantastic job, and we can really see this on the Zacks.com page here. Now, currently, they're Zacks ranked #2 buy. They have VGM score of B. Now, it's also interesting here. and we'll see on the industry here, we have an annual dividend yield of 3.47%, which is a really nice dividend, and when you expect the S&P 500 is about 1.85% right now. Another graph that I think is quite interesting to take a look at is the price and EPS surprise graph here. As we take a look, we will see that over the last several quarters, GM has done much better than expected, as we can see here. Let me scroll down so you can see here. First of all, the stock price is on a nice upward trend here. Now, if we look, you can see all these green arrows. These are all beats. And you can see all these green arrows going back here. We have to go back into the second quarter of 2015 to see a miss. So the company has been doing really well. Management has done a fantastic job over the last 2 years. Now we're really looking at this cruise division as a long-term growth driver, and the electrical vehicles in China is another big growth driver for the company. And at the same time, they pay a 3.47% annual dividend. So there's really not much not to like about GM right now.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
All right, do either of you own either of these?
No, I do not.
I do not.
All right, thanks for that. Don't forget, always more stock information on our website, Zacks.com. Get over to the homepage and start looking through it right now. With Brian Bolin and Brian Hamilton, I'm Terry Ruffalo.